Hi Librans, this is Star with Rihanna Stark. This is your forecast for the month of June 2026. I will use Love Oracle, Divine Messages Oracle, as well as the Ideal Tarot for your reading this month. For a personalized reading as well as for deck purchase, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Now let's just get down to your reading. From the Ideal Tarot, I do have the card Five of Pentacles. Possibly this month you're going to be someone who needs to take a closer look at finances. Sometimes we need to cover up our misdeeds, and this is exactly what you're going to do. Maybe you don't want to let go of something of value. Even if you're reluctant, I think it will allow you some peace of mind. Other than that, I also feel that you need to keep your belongings safely because you could misplace them. Maybe you're also dealing with work colleagues who are not systematic. That could also unnerve you. Others may also be unwilling to take charge. In essence, Librans, money, gadget issues or technical work and paperwork is going to be a priority this month. The final days of May, stepping into June, I do have the Star card. In those final days of May, you were someone who couldn't fight destiny. Maybe there was spur of the moment decisions. You also needed to work on your schedule because it may have gone for a toss. There could have been a twist in your routine. Someone may have also been deliberately creating roadblocks and hindrances in your path. Perhaps you also needed to settle for less, but this was also the time to learn something. Obstacles to overcome this month are the challenges. I do have the Temperance card. Temperance talks about balance and harmony in relationships, but this is in the challenge position. So you could say a thing or two this month which could unnerve other people. Other than that, I also feel that your home life could be a bit unsettled. Maybe you're also dealing with jealousy. You have to be patient even if you want rewards immediately. It could be a stumbling block of sorts. Build on your networking skills because you need to work on your contacts, but you could be a bit reluctant to do the needful. Influences for this month, I do have the Three of Wands. Now this person, his back is towards us, but he is looking ahead. He is wanting to set sail for greener pastures. Initial success can be expected, but from the 3 to the 10 is a long way off. So by and large, many of you are willing to play the waiting game, even if there are opportunities. Maybe you feel that something better could come up. You need to work on your qualifications as well, because if it is in order, then new opportunities come in pronto. Maybe others feel that there is something fishy about you rejecting offers, but you do have your reasons. You also need to be careful because old issues could be raked up within the family. Incidentally, your loved ones will also require your assistance and help in their quest to get ahead. The first 10 days, I do have the Two of Cups. This talks about surprises and gains. Possibly reunions are also on the cards. Maybe your romantic life is also on the upswing in this time of the month. In all probability, Librans, you're also going to be someone who is going to be on your feet. You're going to be taxed, but then your productivity will mean that you're going to be content and happy with the output, even if you are under pressure. Again, this card is also asking you to ignore those bothering you, because sometimes people try to needle us because of jealousy too. The next 10 days, that is 11 to 20th June, I do have the King of Swords. The Swords talks about your intellect, your logic. Maybe you should deliberate with others who are older than you. This could be an older person, maybe a father figure or your boss who could assist you on the work front. Maybe you should look into paperwork. Financial issues could also create discord. Money could be the bone of contention in your relationships personally. Oftentimes you feel that you have to be the flag bearer, you have to take the onus. Maybe others are not up to it. That is why everything falls on your shoulders. But try not to procrastinate, Librans, because what actually happens is that we tend to fret, but eventually you will do the task. So what is the point in dilly-dallying. Technical work and paperwork will keep you busy. You also need to look closely at legal documents because something could be suspect there. Many of you as a leader, you can look into policies, paperwork. Maybe others felt that you wouldn't survive the baptism by fire, but then you stamp your authority on the work front. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 30th June, I do have the Four of Cups. Now this person or this lady, she seems to be discontented. Maybe she's thinking about the past. Possibly there are choices. Sometimes, we are let down by people who are two-faced. So emotional discontentment could be there. Maybe someone had promised something, but nothing comes out of it. You need to stay focused. You need to rethink your moves and be ready for a change in your schedule. Once again, it turns out to be a mixed bag. Some deals could be finalized quickly. Some may fizzle out. Yet, the person who had promised you could even make amends, and who knows, this person could help you out even if you thought otherwise. Lenormand's star has also come up in your reading, which means that, like the sailor, you're looking for divine guidance. You're looking to the heavens for the same. Incidentally, from the Divine Messages Oracle also, I do have the card Fair and Square, which talks about legal issues. Maybe you need to be just towards others, or you expect others not to be biased. There could be bias on the home front. Your siblings or your loved ones may feel that you get preferential treatment. I also pulled another card, the Teacher appears. So learning of any kind, whether spiritual learning or even formal education, is also the need of the hour. You need to upgrade your skills with that Three of Wands. Maybe you're also going to sign up for a degree course. Incidentally, shadow work has also come up in your reading. So you need to understand your flaws, your weaknesses, your foibles, because that allows you to get better, to evolve spiritually. End of an era, it says here. So some of you could be doing away with things which are not of value for you, like the Five of Pentacles. You may be letting go of someone or something which is not required in your life anymore. From the Love Oracle deck, I do have the card Dance in the Rain. It talks about the need for you to de-stress, to relax, to loosen up. Maybe you are concerned that you're still single. Maybe you fancy someone, but this person isn't wearing his heart on his sleeve. So allow Cupid's arrow to strike, allow things to work to your advantage. Maybe that is why you also have the Four of Cups here. But Two of Cups here talks about blossoming of romance for some Librans. We will be together again. So like I said, somewhere fate can have its part in your life, but then do keep in mind that you need to trust your intuition about your relationship. If you feel that you'll be together again, then keep your fingers crossed. Longevity of your partner could also be a factor for some Librans this month. Maybe his health is also affecting you. The last card in this reading is Archangel Raphael, who is telling you good night's sleep. So cover up on your sleep. You also need to relax, de-stress, like I said, loosen up. Healing will also be very beneficial for Librans this June 2026. I hope Librans you liked your reading. This is Ciao with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.